Hey you guys, Phoebe here from Little Grey Box. Now Matt and I are so excited and so happy because we are in our favorite country of all time, Japan. And today is our first full day right here in Tokyo. And we thought we would start things off in Harajuku. Now Harajuku is world famous. It is the heart of Japan's awesome teen culture where fashion trends are set. There are all things bright, colorful, Hello Kitty, vibrant. It is just an incredible place and I am so excited to get in there and check it out, starting with TAKESHITA DORI. Now this is the famous walking street and a really good place to start your adventure in Harajuku. Let's go check it out. Everything's so cute! Is a great place to start on the TAKESHITA DORI. It is a really cheap shop full of all the stuff you didn't know you desperately needed. They have everything and anything in here and it's usually only a couple hundred yen. I love this place. My sister buys all of her eyelashes from here, the false ones, not her real ones. Now if you're so inclined, you might want to check out one of the PURIKURA places behind me. I'm definitely saying that wrong. And what that is those photo booths that you see where the girls go in and then you take photos and then you can do things like change the shape of your eyes or, you know, make your skin really glowy. I think it's like the sticker kind of real life almost version of Facetune. Pretty interesting. We're not going to do it, but you might want to. You cannot come to Japan without eating ramen. Now finding vegetarian friendly or vegan friendly or any kind of ramen that doesn't contain pork can be a little bit tricky, but lucky the guys at Furi Ramen have you covered. So I know for a fact they do an amazing vegan seasonal ramen in there and it is going to be delicious. Last time we were here, didn't get to try it. This time, I'm all in. Ordering in Tokyo is a little bit different. So here at Furi, for example, you have a vending machine. So you don't sit down and be presented with a menu and have a server come over and take your order. You need to decide what you want. You need to come over here and you are going to need cash. You feed your cash into the machine and then you make your selection. You hand your ticket to the server and they might ask you a few questions about what kind of broth you want, for example, or what kind of noodles you want. And then they will get your order over to you. And don't worry, I order wrong all the time. So if you have any problems, the staff are usually able to help you. This bowl of vegan ramen looks so beautiful. It is the most good looking bowl of ramen I've ever had in Japan. Not only that, it smells incredible. They have roasted these little cauliflower florets. The noodles look absolutely amazing. Look at all these fresh greens. It looks insane. I am so excited. Let's dig in and try this. I would say this wasn't exactly the cheapest bowl of ramen. It was about 1,480 yen, but I have a feeling it's going to be worth it. It's incredible. This is Cat Street, and no, not the kind of cat meow meow. It's just called Cat Street, so don't come here expecting to see a whole lot of cats because you'll be disappointed. Like I was, maybe. So Cat Street is all about boutiques and really cool trendy shopping areas. Now trendy is the word here. This is where you're going to find some really cute boutiques, lots of stores to pick up stuff you just can't find anywhere else. But I have to say, I don't think you're going to find anything too budget friendly. This is more your high-end experience. There are also some really good eateries around here too, but it's well worth coming down to Cat Street, having a stroll because the streets here are just beautiful. I like it a lot more than TAKESHITA DORI. TAKESHITA DORI is very touristy and in my opinion, it's a little overdone, but Cat Street and all the alleyways around here, they're so peaceful peaceful and beautiful. The boutiques are so interesting. There's just so much to see and do. Now there are plenty of great places to eat around Tokyo, and some of them are bakeries. There is just so much good pastry around Tokyo. Now in Harajuku, I prefer to go to places that maybe are a little away from the major touristy spots, like the DOMINIQUE and ANSEL bakery behind me. The cakes are really, really beautiful, and I think they're really well priced for what they are and how much work goes into them. Matt and I are basic, so we've gone with a pain au chocolat, so a chocolate croissant. I just live for a good buttery croissant filled with chocolate. They warmed this up. It was 380 yen. My mouth is watering. I have to eat this now. It's so good. I checked out this place online and really wanted to come and check it out. I'm going to say this wrong. It's like DEUS Ex Machina, I think is how they say it. And just the coffee looks really nice. It looked like a really cool place. It's away from the main road and they do soy milk, so I thought it would be a really good option. The coffee isn't exactly cheap. This soy latte was around 500 yen, which is pretty steep, but treat yourself.
Walk, keep on walking straight to the hell we made. Why always a wall, babe, when we wanna come closer? Don't tell a million lies, kill the butterflies. I just wanna make things right. Walk, keep us on the road. Try to find what we had before. Get the spark, ignite, or is it gone?
So we are at the MEIJI JINGU shrine here in Harajuku, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is of course a tribute to the Emperor Meiji and the Empress, and it's just a really beautiful place to come to escape the madness of the Harajuku streets. One thing, you can't really sit around in here, so it's more of a walk around kind of experience. I would recommend coming in the afternoon when the light is all beautiful like it is now. It's a totally free thing to do, and you just have to be prepared to walk in a little bit and walk out a little bit, because it's not just like a dip in, dip out kind of situation. It will take you a minute to get in here, but once you're in, it's incredible. YOYOGI Park. Now I have to be honest and say today is a Monday, and it is not as good on a Monday. The day you really want to come here is on a Sunday. That's when we visited last time we were here, and it was incredible. The park fills up with people and they're all doing whatever the heck they want. You've got greasers out the front dancing, you've got groups of friends practicing their model walk, people rehearsing dances. If I were you, I would be getting myself a picnic and I would be coming here to enjoy the sunshine and just soak it all in. It was one of my favorite Tokyo experiences last time we visited. But like I said, today's Monday, so it's just us and approximately 5 million crows. But we are going to go and do something that I really love, which is to check out the dog park, because dogs in Japan are so cute.
Do you still love me like you used to do? What if they all run? Baby, can we still shine? Tell me that will be.
Now, you guys know by now, pretty much the only reason I travel is to meet cute dogs. I'm seriously reconsidering my job title to name it Travel Dogger.
Tell me that will be fine. Always in love.
If there is one thing I love, it is gyoza. I live for dumplings. And one of the best places to get them in Harajuku is here at Harajuku Gyoza Lu. So we're gonna go inside now and get something to eat because I am starving. Okay. That was a massive fail. We went in there, the food all looked like it was going to be great, but everything was pork, which is fine. I know gyoza are traditionally pork, so that's my error. I should have researched that better. Instead, now we're going for veggie burgers and fries. So we are at the Great Burger. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea how much I want this burger. So we just found this place as we were walking along. Let's jump in and give it a go. Hot dog. This is gonna go everywhere. Yum. Harajuku is pretty much a destination for food. We have just been eating all day, and what better way to finish things off than with a crepe? Now there are lots of crepe places along the streets here. Yes, I'm saying crepe, not crepe. I don't know, the people in London say crepe and I just think it sounds so cultured, so I'm saying it. Plenty of places to choose from. Marion Crepes is like the #1, that's the famous one, right in the middle of TAKESHITA DORI, but there is always a bit of a lineup, which kind of puts me off, and I like to try something different. Now, I cannot eat what Matt has ordered. There is a piece of cake in there that you cannot see. He's gone chocolate cake with chocolate ice cream, chocolate sauce and cream. I've just gone with banana and chocolate. So let's give it a go. Yum. That was really good, not too intense. Matt, good luck, my love. That's insane. Really, in Japan, if you've been before, you'll know that the rooms here are typically pretty small. And a lot of the places we looked at were too expensive for us, too small for us, and they just looked a bit run down. And then we found this place, which is called the DOMO Hotel, and it is in Shinjuku. It's right next to a train station, so it's really, really convenient. There's lots of food nearby. I'm going to show you around quickly because we really love this place. And I say I'm going to show you around quickly because this is going to take 2 seconds. It's tiny. It's like 16 meters squared. So let's start behind you here. We've got a nice clothes hanging space. So that's really good because you can get your clothes up and hung. We've got a little fridge down here. We've got 2 places to put our luggage over here. We've got this little hidey hole here. We've got a big mirror, which is a really nice addition. A lot of these small rooms don't have a mirror, and we need to be able to make sure we look okay. And also I need someone to sit and do my makeup. Now through the hallway, we've got a window, and let me tell you, don't take windows for granted in these small hotel rooms because a window makes all the difference. Down here we've got our bathroom. Sorry, this is a bit messy because we stayed in here one night. So that is really tiny, but it's made really good use of the space, and everything in there is modern and works very, very well. That's all you need, honestly. Through here is the bedroom, and this is it. This is the main space area. So as you can see, it's very small. Twin beds are just the thing in Japan, so if you are traveling as a couple, I would recommend you go with twin beds. We've had to stay in a room with a double bed before, and it was so small that we had to take turns sleeping on our back. Like one was on the back, one was on the side, and then we'd have to rotate like that throughout the night. It was hell. Overall, I think Domo is really good for the price. I think it's a decent size given we're in Japan. I think it's a great location, and it's really modern. So if you are looking for somewhere budget friendly-ish, I think it's been about 600 Australian dollars-ish for 5 nights here. Can't complain. So we are starting off our second day with a guided tour of the Tsukiji and Toyosu fish markets with the guys at NINJAFOODTOURS. Now, what's really cool about this is that things have changed a lot, you guys. When we were here last, it was just the Tsukiji fish market. You could wander in, you could do your stuff. Now it's a little more confusing. So having the guys from Ninja show us around is just really making the world a difference. We're getting a whole lot of context, and it's more like we know where to go and what to see. So the Tsukiji fish market, as you know it, if you've ever been here before, if you've seen photos of what it used to be, is no more. You're going to find all of those kind of fish dealers who deal to restaurants and places like that over at Toyosu. Here we're at the outer market, and this is where, you know, people like us can come and take more photos and have more of that interactive experience that you really want as a tourist. That is the biggest oyster I have ever seen in my life. I don't have dainty little hands either. If you've ever eaten wasabi, did you know what it looks like before it becomes that ground up green paste? Like this! 300 yen for one individually wrapped white strawberry. This better be delicious. I'm so nervous I'm gonna drop it. Oh wow. It's almost not real, it's so sweet. If you ever eat something like takoyaki and you see those, which are the octopus balls, and you see like the flakes over the top, those are actually flakes from dried fish. We actually got to touch the fish earlier, It was dried and it was rock hard. So in order to get those flakes off, they kind of shave it. Here you can dry it. So let's dry a piece. The smell is very, very distinctly fishy. Really nice. So this is tamagoyaki, Japanese egg, and it looks delicious. They recommend eating it with the mustard. Oh my god, okay. You guys didn't say that mustard was hot! That has got some heat.
Mustard will kick your nose.
You're trying to set me up. Oh, the egg is so good. It's lovely and sweet, isn't it? It's so lovely. Really, really nice. And it was 100 yen. You cannot come to the fish market and not have a tuna rice bowl. If you hadn't guessed already, I haven't been strict vegetarian for quite some time now, guys. I'm back on the pescatarian wagon. This looks like heaven to me. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of soy over the top. Oh yes, look at this. Oh my gosh. I've been dreaming of this moment. We walked past so much good fish. This just looks incredible. Oh my god. It's amazing. This is my first time experiencing matcha soft serve. I've never tried it. I don't know why, but I mean, it looks amazing. I love the color. Don't we go well together? Oh my gosh. And this is a Japanese. It's a combination of coffee and matcha?
Coffee and matcha, yes.
Coffee and matcha, just two of the best things in the world. That's surprisingly good.
Yeah?
Really good. That was fantastic. They took us to all the best food spots. We got to try amazing food. You know, they do all the ordering for you so you don't mess it up. And I mean, most importantly, we got to try things we would never try otherwise. So it really pushed us outside our comfort zone and we found some new foods we absolutely love. Now that we're done, we're about to head over to Shibuya and get our Shibuya on. Yeah! Alright you guys, we're at the Shibuya crossing, the famous Shibuya Scramble, and it is the heart of the area. You can see everybody is running around behind me. We're actually stopped in the middle of the road. This area is famous for shopping, food, and all things fun like that. I don't know, we're both keen for some beers and some karaoke. Matt's been dying to sing Original Sin for weeks. Karaoke in Japan is so much fun. You get a little room like this. An hour was 720 yen per person. All you can drink. Zapped. Hot dog. Oh. You would be amazed how much you can drink in an hour and a half at an all-you-can-drink karaoke joint. That was fantastic. Oh my gosh. I don't care if you're an introvert, if you're embarrassed to sing in front of people, whatever. That karaoke experience is amazing. I mean, it's just you if you want to do it by yourself. We saw some people in there solo. Friends if you want to do it in front of your friends. Either way, it is so much fun. We could have easily stayed in there all night. You guys didn't know this about me, but I lose my voice really, really easily, so it is going to be gone by the end of tonight. But look, time to eat. Let's go eat. Let's go eat, Bob. Okay, so we are going to one of my favorite sushi places, UOBEI. It's not my favorite because it's the best sushi, because it's not the best sushi, but it's like 100 yen a plate. It's shoot sushi, so the sushi just kind of comes out in this cool conveyor belt. Oh my god, what is that? It smells amazing. Oh, you guys, something smells like garlic out here. Okay, keep walking. UOBEI is cheap, it's fast, it's delicious, sorry my voice. It's just great, it's a fun time for everyone. And best of all, it's the ultimate introvert dining experience. So let's head in, here it is.
for the day. Let's stay inside and play video.
Alright, you guys, the way this works, you come in, you sit down, you're facing this conveyor belt. There are 3 levels. And here is where your food is going to come out. It is incredible and way better than Sushi Train because it just feels more futuristic and fresh. So I've added, like, you just use this to navigate around. Things that don't have a price, the prices seem to be up here. It's about 100 yen. Yeah, 100 yen, something like that. Really, really cheap. Honestly, just go nuts. You add stuff and then you just, yeah, confirm your order and it just shows up. There are so many things I love about Tokyo. It just feels like it's okay to be you and it's okay to express yourself, whether that's through the way you dress, whether it's how the way you act, whether it's how the way you spend your evenings. It's whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be. People just don't seem to mind. I've seen people wearing all kinds of weird and wonderful and bright and colorful things, and honestly that's the way it should be. You know, at home sometimes I feel like there is this thing where if you dress differently or you look a little bit different, people kind of look at you sideways. They look at you like you're funny, but here that's not a thing. People barely look at you. You know, you can wear what you want, you can be yourself, and that's totally fine. You know, you can go and eat by yourself, you can go to karaoke by yourself, you can do whatever you want. You can dress up as like a manga character, you can be anything, anybody, just express yourself. And that is not only accepted, it's welcomed here in Tokyo. And that's just one of the reasons I love this city so very much. Now look, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe and say hello in the comments below. Have a great weekend and I will see you next week. Love ya!